cuties, I'm Nikki, and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is General Hospital Edition. All right, guys, let's jump right into this. Today is Wednesday, October 26th. 2022. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm just gonna say it lasted a long time. Y'all can decide how you liked it, but I don't know. I felt like this episode was never going to end. So we see Ava and Nina. And they are talking because Ava's like, son of a bee. Someone has stolen the confession of Nicholas out of her purse. And so she was like, Nina's like, oh my God, I can't believe Nicholas did that. Well, I guess the prince give it and the prince give it away. But Ava said, this ain't Nicholas. Nicholas didn't do this. This is Victor trying to break us up. So she hits Nicholas up. He says, yeah, we're still at the Metro Court. And she's like, oh, I'm going down. And Nina says, Ava, please, I don't want you to end up like Lucy, because you know Valentine has something to do with that. Please stay, just leave Nicholas alone, because you're gonna have to deal with Victor forever. And I don't want that for my friend. So please just leave him alone. But Ava loves Nicholas, and she says, we're not done until I say we're done. And Victor can't do nothing about that. So she go downstairs and she could, hold on. So then we see Victor and Nicholas talking. And Victor said, I want you to break up with Ava. And he pretty much just trying to control Nicholas. And said, with this confession of yours, I can control you, and I'm gonna move in the Windermere. And Nicholas tried to tell him not to, because he got eggs made there. But Victor is just like, yeah, I'm gonna move in. I don't care about construction and noise. I can deal with that. The house is so big, Ava's not gonna be there. So yeah. And I said, Victor, Lord. And then he says so. But Nicholas is just pretty much like, listen, you're not gonna control me like this. But his uncle Victor don't give a care. He like, I'm moving in, period, and that's it. And so then Ava comes and she's looking for Victor, and Nicholas is like, he's not here, and we can't be seen together. And she says, I know he stole your confession, but he doesn't know I have it on her phone. And Nicholas said, don't tell him, because he still thinks that I want a divorce from you, and we want a divorce. And he says, Ava, just play it cool, and we shouldn't even be seen together. And he said, you need to leave. But she says, too late, because Victor comes up. And he tells her about how he moved in the Windermere, but he can't move in for a few days. And Ava was like, well, I'm sure you two will be inseparable then. Good luck with that. And so Nicholas, when Ava leaves, he tells Victor, you can't control me. You will see that Helena tried to control me, and that didn't work out for her. So then we move on, child, to Holly and Felicia. We go to Holly and Felicia, and they are getting pedicures. I don't trust Holly at all. I do not trust Holly, but they're getting pedicures. And Felicia says, stop. I want you to stop lying to me or deny. And she's talking about that you don't feel bad about what's going on, and that you don't have your memory. And you could tell by the way Holly reacted that she's hiding something. If this is even Holly, because somebody told me in the comments, and I read it as well, that this is supposed to be Holly's twin as well as Anna's twin, Alec. I don't know, child. You know what? It's too many storylines. And I know y'all say, well, they play all their actors, and I like that. But it's too many unfinished storylines going on. And it's so, like, you have to remember all these because they'll bring them up out of the blue. But, oh, God, it's just too much going on. And this, because I like that they play all their actors. This isn't how you do it, though. Y'all, they really need to take a page out of Days of Our Lives, because they play a lot of actors too, but it all syncs together, and they'll finish the storyline and then start something different. Right now, they have so many storylines going that are they're nowhere near being finished. And I don't know, it's too much. And so, anyways, they talking. Then they're gonna go and see Anna. So Anna and Mac talk, and she's like, he asks her how she's doing, and she says she's doing okay, but she knows Victor is setting her up, and she wishes she could be out there taking him down. And he says, I completely understand. And so Robert comes down, and she tells Robert, I need you to check on Valentine. Victor set him up to go see Charlotte, but she honestly believes that Victor has done something to Valentine because it's too convenient, and now he's got her out of the way. So she thinks if he found out that Lucy was working for Valentine and Anna, then he's definitely done something. She tried to call Valentine, but the call is going straight to voicemail. And so, I mean, Robert just like, he a big boy, he can take care of himself. And she said, Robert, I need y'all to help with this, because if we don't, Charlotte and Valentine are in danger. So then all of a sudden Holly pops up, and she and Mac hug it out, and they're happy to see her. And I said, y'all really need to stop talking around Holly. But they go, Mac has to leave because Holly tells him Felicia's waiting upstairs. Mac is getting a DNA test with Cody, so he has to leave. So that just leaves Anna, Anna, Robert, and Holly. And so when it's just them talking, they just keep getting bad news about how the coat had gun residue all over it, like it matches what the killer had on. Excuse me. It's bad news on top of bad news. And then Robert leaves and comes back, and he says, "Girl, let me tell you what they did now." She was like, "What?" He said, "They moved your arraignment up to tomorrow." And he said, "Well, we're going to find a way to get you out of here." And she said, "Then we're going to take down Victor together." And Holly said, "I'm in." I said, "Stay out." Let's move on. We said, baby, this little girl need her butt whooped. And I don't believe in hitting the kids, but you need to spare a rod because this little girl is spoiled. So Austin, Maxi, and Georgie are all meeting together, and they're going to get ice cream. And Austin said he wants chocolate. She said that's boring. And she was like, does he have to come? Why can't Dad show up? And Maxie was like, stop being rude. And then Sam pops up, and she says, I think she called her Aunt Sam or something like that. Can you come with us? I think she called her Aunt Sam, yeah. Can you please come with us and everything? And Sam is like, no, I have to meet with Britt. And so Britt comes up, and Georgie says, boo. And Maxie said, you will not boo your Aunt Britt. She said, no, I want Aunt Britt and Sam to come get ice cream with us. And so they were like, no, I'm sorry, baby, but I'm sure you'll have a good time and it'll be fine. And so Sam and Britt leave. And then Georgie says, Maxie says, you need to stop being so rude, young lady. And because she says, Cody, don't you need to, because Georgie told Cody, don't you need to go help Aunt Sam and Aunt Britt do so whatever they got going? Why don't you go help them with that? And Maxie said, rudeness, no ma'am, we're not gonna have that. And you're not gonna get ice cream. And she looked at Cody and said, you ruined everything. This bad little girl. But not Cody. She looked at Austin and said, you ruined everything. But Austin said, it's cool. I was a child at that age. So, I know how it would be or whatever. And so then Austin and Maxie continue to talk. And because she keeps apologizing, he just tells her it's okay. And maybe she tells him maybe if Spinelli was dating someone, she wouldn't be like that. She said, but now it's like she finally sees her mom's kind of in a new relationship. It's not that serious. And then Spinelli is not in one. So she's thinking she wants her parents together. Austin said, listen, I get it. And so then they talk to Georgie, and he says, maybe I know you want your mom and dad to do things with you, but maybe we could do something too, and you could come up with something. And she said, like what? He said, I don't know how to think about it. Would that be fun? And she was like, maybe. Go on, little girl. But she be giving Austin the business, but he's not truthful. So you really need to. Your mama can't see through a man. So then we go to Cody and Dante, and they're in the gym boxing it out. And Cody tells Dante that he's going to get a DNA test with Mac. He said, dang, that's something you would want to tell. He said, but I'm such a, look at me. I'm going to have, Mac going to be my dad. Like, come on. And Dante says, you could do a lot worse. Like, Mac's a good guy, he said, but I'm a hustler. I'm a con and all that kind of stuff. He says, listen, Sonny is my dad. And look how I turned out. He's like, you don't have, And he says, I don't want judgment and all that from Mac. And he's like, Mac's not like that. But anyways, they decide to go ahead and go and do the he gonna do the DNA testing and everything. That's pretty much all they was talking about, y'all. So then Cody arrives at the hospital and he's ready to do the DNA testing. And Georgie tells him, so they all talking, and Cody said, "Oh, y'all came for the DNA, just this DNA testing?" And they were like, "Yeah." Well, Maxie and them really didn't. They was about to leave, but Felicia did. And then so Georgie go up to Cody. She said, "Who are you?" And he said, "I'm Cody," or whatever. She said, "I'm Georgie, 9 years old. What's your favorite flavor? Do you like chocolate ice cream?" He said, "No, it's boring." She said, "See, that's what I was talking about." I said, "Girl, thank you for being on here because you gave some relief on this episode." But anyways, they're all going to get his DNA testing. Now then we see Sam and Britt while all this was going on. Sam and Britt talk. And she says, "Have you were a jewelry thief?" What? Sam said, "Am I being recorded? Are you wired?" She said, No, I don't mean it like that. I'm just out. She said, "I got this from Peter, in his lockbox or whatever, like how all the stuff went to Britt." She said, "So look at this." And so Sam looks at it, she's like, "Woo, that is worth millions, girl, if that's real." And she says, "I need to find out if it's blood diamonds, is it dirty diamonds? Like, I need to find out where it came from." And Sam said, "Are you sure? Because you could always sell it and be like, I didn't know." And she said, "No, I'd rather just find out, because if it's blood diamonds and and he got it in a bad way, I don't want anything to do with it." And Sam was like, "Okay, I'll help you out and everything." So that was like it. So then Sam, later on, Sam meets Dante at the gym, and Cody, he rushed off. That's when he rushed off. And Sam was like, "Was it something I said?" "Girl, you and Cody." But anyways, so she tells him, "Oh, I've had a day." And he was like, "I bet I could top yours." And he said, "What you got?" And she said, Britt hired me for a case, because that's what Britt wanted her to do, find out where he got the diamonds. So she said, "Britt hired me for a case." He said, "We had to arrest Anna Devane." And she said, "Whoa, your day is much better than mine." And he was like, "I know." And so we're going to find out what's going to go on with all them, because she said, "Do you want to stay in?" And he's like, "No, I want to go out," because she knows he's close to Anna. He's like, "I want to go out and enjoy this evening and not be at home, because I would think about it." And so, y'all, that was General Hospital today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I will be going live on Friday, 7 Central Time. That will be 8 Eastern, 5 on the West Coast. So if you have nothing to do, please be sure you join me. I will have a call-in number, so you guys, because I'm going to have a topic, and I want to hear your thoughts on it. It's coming straight from a storyline, and just hear each person's opinion about it. And then just do a overall general talk about what we like, what we don't like about these soaps this week, y'all. And that is it. All right, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps General Hospital edition. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.